Hey, a good day. So today we're going to learn how to create your own title block. So how we're going to do that? So from model space, you go to what we call the layout or paper space. So we click on that, this tab. So we're going to plot first our paper. So in this case, we're going to uh, know the size of our paper. So in this case, we're going to use A4 size paper and it is 210 by 297 millimeter. So we go back to AutoCAD. So we're going to make a rectangle, REC space. Then we type in the size of our paper, which is we're going to type how do we do the rectangle, REC space. We specify our starting point. Then we type the at sign, and then we enter the our first dimension or size is 297, comma. Don't forget the comma, and then 210 space. So this is our paper space. I mean the paper size of the A4 paper. Now we have a paper, so we're going to add a margin. Let's say our margin is 10. We're just going to offset our paper inside. So O space, let's say 10, 10 mm. Yeah. So this is our uh, margin. So we click on our paper, the outer rectangle. We push or we click on the control one. So we change the layer to depth points. The reason of that is that if we're going to plot our paper, the paper will not be printed or put into uh, a print because it's now invisible. It's visible on the drawing, but when you print it, it will not be visible. What will be visible is only the margin, this rectangle. Okay, so now we can now go to make our title block. So we're going to have a line. We uh, input PL or polyline or line also. And so here we have a line, polyline. Just move it up, move and space, and then let's say a 20 space. Now we have a uh, title space for our title block. We just make a polyline again here and here, and then we select it and then move them around, let's say 20 there. And again, another polyline from here to here, and we just move it, select it, and then move them then on the midpoint of this line there. Then we're just going to divide this line. No, I mean, we make another line here, polyline, and then move it by 20. You just trim this line. Now we're going to divide this line into three segments. So div for divide, right? And then click the item that we're going to divide. How many segments? Three. Space or enter. Now we can see these points there. Okay, so we're just going to make a line on those points there. Now we can delete those points. All right, then we just going to delete this line. Now we have a space for our uh, title block. Here in this space, in this box, we're going to put our logo, your logo. Here is a title page number. So we put in first our uh, text. So how we're going to make our text? We can use T We can go here, insert. No, no, no. We can just go into annotate and use a uh, no, home. Yeah, here, home, and then we put in text. We can use a single line, which is just a single line of text, and then we can commonly we use the multi-line text. So just click it and then make a rectangle and type in your text, which is say name. I'm just going to post this. Okay, going back, so you can just put your name label. So in case you type in, kung nakapag-type kayo ng all lowercase, don't worry. Just select all or Control A and then Control Shift U to change it to uppercase or Control Shift L to lowercase. Control Shift U for uppercase, Control Shift L for lowercase. So we use uppercase. Okay, there. You can change the color you want and the text height. Maybe we can just make it 2 there. So just copy, select, and then CO for copy. And then just let me undo the ortho. Then put it here. You can design it. Say 2.5. Then I change the color to green. Then type your name. Let's say Juan de la Cruz. Here I accidentally put in a lowercase text. So I just Control Shift U, Control Shift, I mean Control A for select all, and then Control Shift U to change it to uppercase. Okay. So I just put in there, right? We can make it more bolder by changing the text height. The H. So just copy this. If you already did this, then just copy. So you don't need to reset. Okay. All right. So just here we just edit the text. Then just this one you can have a student number, right? We just make it more space. So if you change that, change this too. Okay. You're also at 8. So student number, let's say SN, what's your student number? 2020, 2024-4 -0234. Okay. Student here is the activity title. So we label it as black clapping in AutoCAD. Okay, just make it center. Just move. Use the command move. Here is what else you can put in your course. I mean your program, petroleum engineering, and then your block, year level, and then the block. Okay, we just stretch this to make it longer. This one we can make it more on the middle. Okay, so what's your okay? So submitted, and then here we put in your what do you call that? Your date submitted, which is May 31. Is it correct? May 31 is Saturday, so just make it May 30, 2025. Okay, here is a page number. That's a page number. You can shrink the text. Say or make it two lines, or make it shrink. Just go here in this field and then make it um, narrower. Okay, so we can grab a text here, just copy CO, then grab it here. You can undo your ortho. Let's say page one over one, page one. Make it bigger. Let's say 8 or 5. Just make it more pleasing. Here I can make another line to make it presentable. Yeah. Copy how many, this is the total number of pages and this is the current page. But you have, let's say 5 pages, you change this to 5. And yeah, so in this case, we have only one to make it one. So now we have your types of block. So we're also going to input your logo. We input that, we input image. Shortcut for image is IN. There. So in this box, just click this and then attach image. Just locate your what do you call that? Your image or your logo. In this case, I have this file, astronaut, and then I'm just going to um, input and just move the image, select, and then move in. Just in selecting image, I recommend selecting it on the sides rather than the inside because it's hard to select on the inside. So just select on the outer, the border of the image. We can uh, adjust the scale, the size of your logo. See, we can just um, there. Okay. When you print it, so for example, a Control P and just window, change the paper size to A4, ISO full width A4, then window. When you preview it, you can see your image has a border, black border. So to remove that, uh, we type in IM frame, image frame. Yeah, and then we set the value of the image frame to 0. Space or enter. There. So when we flat it again, A4, window, preview. So that black border of our image is gone. Okay. So this will be your title block. Okay. So that's it for making your own title block. On our next video or lesson, we're going to put in your drawing the uh, the lot plan, just like this on your uh, title block. Okay. See you on our next video.